Dystopian societies are mostly portrayed in films and TV, and while I've enjoyed many dystopian movies, this video is about a movie that is closer to what the potential reality of our society becoming dystopian is. Spree.
You guys, holy shit, triple digits, you guys.
This movie is categorized as a thriller/horror film. The main reason I decided to create a video about this movie was due to the depiction of our current society and its take in this movie. If you are new here, this movie is a part of a 10 video series about horror movies.
I'd like to start by talking to you about a theory called 6 degrees. It goes something like this. It says that every person on this planet is connected to every other person through no more than 6 relationships.
Here is the inception of what is now known as social media. 6 Degrees, a late 90s website where people could have friend lists and affiliations, was founded by Andrew Weinreich. This site alone has spawned websites like MySpace, Facebook, YouTube, and now TikTok. Without a doubt, these platforms have slowly changed our culture from real-life experiences being documented for personal storage of memories to being captured and filtered out in all of these social platforms. When I watched Spree, I was hooked right away. It's difficult to find a movie that adds social media to it and uses it properly. Biggest way not to use it would be like this.
It was a freak show.
Try anything and you're canceled, bro.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, bro.
When it came to Spree, I had no expectations other than watching another horror movie to be entertained. Spree stars with Kurt Kunkel, a young 24-year-old guy that works for an Uber-like company, Spree. He initially introduces himself as a vlogger trying to create a following in social media that unfortunately gets no traction as time passes. He continues to post videos without any success until he believed to have the perfect viral idea. Hashtag the lesson.
And I just realized something big, and I'm calling it the lesson.
Kurt uses the lesson as a way to introduce himself as a driver that documents his interactions with his clients, leading to the ultimate worst way a ride can finish. It is not a reach to state that our society is obsessed with social media, and this movie explores the reality of our lives to the extreme within the impact that social media can have on a younger audience. In the last decade, our access to information has become unlimited. Things have changed. Our society's attention span has been compared to those of goldfish, and the goldfish win 9 seconds to 8 seconds of human beings. Spree puts the light on the dark side of what the norm of our society is now. Reality is that the more time passes, the more outlandish things we see through our phones. While I do believe that social media does not post content on its own, the fact is that many people believe that by creating controversial content, they will be able to reach the masses regardless of how crazy or controversial the content is. The need for validation, attention, and the portrayal of social relevance has become one of the main topics of our present-day culture. Spree was a horror movie not because it was a scary one in a conventional jump scare way, but because of how close to home it can become. Over the years, deaths have been documented on these social media platforms and viewed by many. Unfortunately, the reality is that the more extreme something is portrayed in social media, the more exposure it receives due to it having a high amount of engagement, regardless if it has been a negative situation. Many people have exposed themselves through social media. They use the negativity to build a group of other people that also believe some of the things these people share. The risk of a dystopian future has become more apparent because we now have embraced a tool that, without understanding its dangers, was released into the masses, and without understanding it, it is rewiring the way we think as a society. Spree is the movie that shows the potential of what can happen when an individual is expecting and seeking fame and attention from strangers and does not receive it, after the individual believes that they should start receiving those things. After watching the movie, it made me think about this individual and think about if this could possibly be a real case. To my surprise, this is what I found. When I looked in depth to see who was Klatarenko referring to, I found this. Prior to watching Spree, I had not seen a movie that was created in a successful way as Spree.
Thanks for watching, and hopefully a lot of you now follow me. What a crazy day for me.